Right. Welcome to today's session, guys. Super pumped up to be here. Super excited to be here. And guys, today's call is gonna be that amazing call. So, before we get started, I just want to make sure that we are good to go, and you can be able to hear me live and clear and loud and clear. I just want you to do this. Drop a one in the comments if you can be able to, in the chat below. Drop a one if you can be able to hear me loud and clear. After hearing me loud and clear, I want to know if you can also be able to see my screen. If you can be able to see my screen and if you can be able to hear me loud and clear, just drop a one. Drop a one. I just want to make sure that we are good so that I can continue. If you can be able to hear me loud and clear, drop a one. Thank you very much. Can be able to see Kevin saying a one. Okay. So let me know where you're tuning in from so that I can give you a shout out in the chats. Let me know where you are tuning in from so that I can give you a shout out in the chats. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm going to be starting this session very quickly, very fast, like immediately, because I don't want to actually waste any of your time. I can be able to see we have someone from Nairobi, Blue Stuff from Nakuru. We have Mboro from Juja. Welcome to the call. Mzee Kijana Nyeri in it, welcome to the call. Tuning in from Ongatarongai, welcome to the call. Super pumped up, super excited. So guys, very quickly, I want to start by introducing myself. Who is Dennis Mwabu? What are we going to be looking at in this call? Why should you listen to me? I can be able to see also you have guys also from Ghana tuning in on the call, and I'm just going to be giving you a very different perspective about Forex, right? So my name is Dennis Mwabu. I'm the managing director at Mamuru Kenya, managing director at Mamuru Ethiopia, CEO at Crimson Hawk Limited. I'm pursuing my Masters of Science in Marketing at the University of Nairobi. And guys, the reason I'm actually sharing my profile is very simple. You'll actually realize 90% of the people in this Forex space, they actually don't want to come out and show their face. They always want to hide behind the screen. And what we're doing here is I'm building a brand of credibility, a brand of authenticity, a brand of people connecting together and Forex traders connecting together and sharing insights that can really be able to help you become a profitable Forex trader. And that's why today I'm actually even holding a free course, okay? Because I don't want you to think that, you know what, if I look at you, I'm only seeing dollars on your head, right? Being a managing director in like two countries, to be honest, I can tell you for sure the salary and revenue I usually make from there, it's something that can feed me and my family 100% very well. So I just want you to have an open mind. I just want you to be relaxed on this session, because 90% of people have actually been able to lose it a lot in this space. And how did I start? I did not start by being on top there. I did not start by making a lot of money. I actually started from a very simple background. For me, this was me. I just finished campus. After finished campus, what had happened is, you know what? Normal society tell us go to school, get a job. After getting to a job, and this was me back whereby I was somewhere whereby I was so broke. And I remember on this photo is when I actually decided, you know what, I have to sit down on my laptop and have to figure out exactly how I am going to actually make money from this laptop. Jumping straight, can't believe my life has been able to change 360 degrees. My first car that I was able to buy, a Toyota Mark X. I usually ask 90% of the young guys I usually coach, which is the first car you want to buy after you've gotten into this Forex space. And they always say, like, a Mark X, a V6 engine, all right? Super powerful car. It's a dream car that I really wanted. My life has really been able to transform 360 degrees. And I want to tell you something. I'm not sharing with you this to brag, right? You can be able to see this is me on Addis, right? The land of where you go and just see some pretty chicks all over. This is me. I just tell my siblings, you know what? Today, this Christmas, just want you to go and select one of the most expensive hotel, and I'm going to take you out there. And this is just coming from a point of inspiration. I just want you to inspire you a little bit, because if this guy who was this situation was able to transform from this to actually this, I want you today, let this not be just the normal calls that you join. I want this to be that transformation call that will actually change your life and take it to a whole different level. So, without wasting your time, without even staying a lot on the presentation there, we have three things that everybody wants: money, lifestyle, and time. And I know we have different people on this call. All right. We have beginners who do not know what Forex is. They just see people talking about Forex and all these things, like a lot of noise about Forex. We have advanced traders who have been able to jump in, they've been able to learn a little bit. Let me know in the comments how many people are actually beginners. Let me know on the comments how many people are actually beginners. I can be able to see different people are tuning in from different places. Stanley from Thika, welcome to the call. We have Mark Washira from Eldoret, welcome to the call. We have people from Kampala, from Nakuru, everyone. Let me see on the comments who is actually a beginner, because we have beginners, we have advanced traders, and we have people who have already mastered the art. They're just looking for things that can be able to help them, just sharpen their skill. Right. And this is what you want to do today. I want you to allow me, okay? If you're an advanced trader, I want you to allow me to walk through the beginners, through the steps that we have, so that we may not leave them behind, right? And if also you're intermediate, I just want us to walk together. We'll go through the beginners, some of the beginners thing, and then we go through the advanced levels, so that everybody who is on this call, they can be able to actually feel they are at home and they have actually learned something about Forex trading today. So, understanding Forex trading. What is Forex trading? And Forex trading, and guys, by the way, before even I start explaining Forex trading, everybody who is in this call today, at the end of the call, I'm going to be giving you my free trading AI. I'm going to be giving you access to it for 7 days for free. 7 days free trial. You can be able just to go and try it for 7 days. Just make sure you stick up to the end of the call, so that you can be able to get the information on where to get access to it. So, what is trading? Trading is the act of buying and selling financial assets to make a profit. All right. So I usually tell people, we are in the currency business. Our business is all about buying and selling of currencies. And I'm going to explain to you what do we mean by buying and selling of currencies. Let's say, for example, I'm in Kenya, I'm in Nairobi. If, for example, I go out of the United States and I come back in Kenya, I come with currencies that are from United States, which are the United States dollars, what do I need to do? Do you think I will actually go and spend the dollar into the supermarket? No. This is what I will do. I will take the dollars, and when I take the dollars, I will go to the bank, or if it's not the bank, I will go to the bureau. So, on the bureau, what happens? On the bureau, what happens is I will go and exchange my dollar with the Kenya shillings. And guess who makes the money? And guess also where the money is made? The bureau is actually the one who make money, because remember, I've told you we're in the business of buying and selling money. Okay, so what I've come is I've come with the United States dollars. I've been able to sell for them the United States dollars, and I've been able to buy the Kenyan shillings. All right, and the bureau makes the money. But guess what? You as an individual, you have not been able to actually make money. And that's why today I'm going to be sharing with you how exactly you can be able to jump into this industry and actually start trading. Okay. So we have different markets. We have different markets that you can be able to operate in. The one that I've been able to explain you today is known as the Forex market. Then we have the crypto market. The crypto market involves Bitcoin. It involves Ethereum, all those coins. And then you have the stock markets, and then you have the commodities. So what will make you successful in this industry is actually timing, knowledge, and tools are actually key to success. And those are the things that I'm going to be sharing with you today. So why should you listen to me? Right? Why should you listen to me? Or why even should you waste your time 10 minutes, 15 minutes on this call listening exactly to what I'm going to be sharing with you? Is because I've actually been on the trenches, okay? I'm not the person who is just shouting all over, like, you know what, come and learn Forex, come and learn Forex, and have not been able to participate in Forex. So what you're seeing here are different certificates that have been able to be awarded, right? And who awards you these certificates? So we, in the Forex space, this is also what you're going to be learning here today. We have companies that are known as proprietary companies, or what we call proprietary trading. So what is proprietary trading? As a beginner, don't get confused. I'm going to just help you understand all these concepts very, very easily. So proprietary trading is, let's say, for example, we have Barclays Bank here in Kenya, right? We have Barclays Bank here in Kenya, or Absa Bank. Okay. So with Absa Bank, what will need to happen is Absa Bank will actually, it has capital, right? It has a lot of capital, it has a lot of revenue. So what they do is, because they also trade, even the banks trade in the financial markets, they look for someone like, let's say, for example, someone like Peter, someone like Mugambi, and they tell them, you know what, hey, Peter, we want to see if you actually know how to trade. And if you know how to trade, we are going to give you capital that you're going to manage for us. So how do they do that? They take you through, I usually call it a brutal and thorough program, right? So this brutal and thorough program, this is where if you manage actually to pass and showcase your trades and showcase that you know actually how to trade, now you're able to get awarded certificates like this. Like, for example, this is mine. Dennis Mwabu is now officially our funded next certificate, elite trader. I've also been able to receive payouts. Payouts is the amount of money that you make from the companies. And we also now have even the amount of capital that you're managing. And also, guys, most of people say, you know, if you know how to trade, why don't you show your family members? And this is actually my small brother, Timothy Mwabu, is now officially a funded next elite trader. It's a skill that I've actually been able also to show them. And that is exactly what I want you to show you today. That is exactly what I want to show you today. All right. So we have a program known as Akashex, which today I'm not going to be talking about this. I'm going to be jumping straight into trading itself. Right, today I'm going to be jumping straight into trading itself. And just to keep my promise, just to show you guys the AI that I'm actually going to be showing you, that I'm going to be giving you, actually it's this AI. And what this AI does is, it gives you your entry, it gives you your target 1, and it gives you your target 2. I know for beginners they may not be able to understand this. Don't worry at all. At the end of each, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can be able to get access to this. Okay, so the comment section, I can be able to see we have beginners. Okay, I can be able to see also we have people who are saying you want to sharpen my skills. Beginner, just 4 months in studying, right? Amazing. We're going to be sharing with you different strategies. Okay, so the first thing today, guys, is we are actually going to be looking at where do you trade, okay, and how do you trade. Okay, so for example, when I began, I'm going to be sharing with you a few strategies that we actually use. And the first strategy that I use is known as the breakout strategy at 430, right? The breakout strategy at 430. And how does the breakout strategy at 430 works? And guys, don't worry, because also at the end of this, I'm going to be sharing with you, maybe this is just a session that we're going to just walk you through different ways and different strategies that you can learn from. But I'm going to be sharing with you a full course that I've been able to do, that is a beginner course, right? That is a beginner course, at the end of the video, these set, just chill, don't get confused. I want to show you what we call the breakout strategy. And the breakout strategy, guys, in the last 30 days, it has actually been able to generate for me, I've been able to make like around $3,000 from this. Let me show you one of my accounts here. Can be able to see, right? In the last earning, in the last 7 days, I've been able to make a total earning of $3,260. Okay, so $3,260. Let's just take the full amount, 0.20. If you come and say convert this into Kenyan shillings, convert this amount into Kenyan shillings, and I'm going to be sharing with you how I was able to make this in Kenyan shillings. Let's see how much is this. Let's see how much are we talking about. Okay, so we are talking about roughly 421,217. Okay, so if you're starting in Forex, what is actually the biggest challenge? The biggest challenge is usually the capital. Okay, we all agree the biggest challenge is usually the capital. And I'm going to give you an example here of why am I talking about capital. Okay, the biggest challenge is usually capital. I was able to calculate why a lot of people actually lose a lot of money in Forex because of capital. Let me just show you why. Okay, so let's say, for example, you actually need to trade. Okay, and listen to this part because it's a very, very important part. Let's say, for example, you want to start trading today. How much money do you need to start trading so that you can be able to make like the 400,000 I've been able to show you? Right now, we have not even finished the month. Tomorrow, the markets will be opening. I'll still be crushing it. All right. At the end of the month, I want to be making like around 500 to a mil. And if I've been able to do that before even the month is over, I'm going to be actually doing that at the end of this month. But let's look at some of the statistics that we take a look at that usually really affect us, right? And how to become the top 1% in Forex. Predicts Mastermind Inner Circle. So, what is the biggest problem in Forex? If you're a beginner, if you're someone who is advanced, the biggest challenge is usually this. The problem is money. All right? The problem is money, and also the solution is money. And why am I saying this? Okay, let's take a look at someone who is starting to trade with $100. Okay, if you're starting to trade with $100, it means that the normal percentage that you're supposed to risk per trade. And I like doing this. I like going to Google because Google is something that usually verifies everything. Okay, let's ask Google how much, real quick, how much am I supposed, how much am I supposed to be risking? How much am I supposed to be risking per trade? How much am I supposed to be risking per trade? And you'll be able to see a common recommendation to risk management in trading. Here, this is where I'm reading. A common recommendation for risk management in trading is to risk not more than 2% of your total trading account capital on any single trade. All right. So when we go back here and take a look at, if you have $100, if you're risking 1% or 2%, how much are you making? You're making only $2. Even if you have $500 and you're risking 2% or 1%, how much are you making? You'll be making $5 or $10. Even if you have $1,000 in your trading account and you're risking 1% of that account, what you're making, 1% to 1%, that is per trade, you're actually risking $10 to $20. Now, the question comes, and this is where now things people get it tough, is, you see, if I'm risking $10 to $20, right, is this really worth it? People say Forex has money, right? But if I'm making $10 to $20, is this really worth it? And this is where now you find that people are actually risking the whole of the amount. They're actually like risking even 20%, because some people, if they have $100, they'll risk $10. So how much of money are you risking in your trading capital? How much of that are you risking? Some people, they have $100, you'll see them risking $20 to make $40. And that is where now everything goes wrong. How about now the solution is, how can we help you get money? Like how can we get you help you get like 10,000? If you have like $10,000, you're risking like 1%, you're making $100. If you're risking $50,000, you'll be making like around $500. Now we are talking real figures. If you have $100,000, you're risking 1%, and now we are talking real figures. And this is where the genesis and the problem of 90% of the Forex traders actually begin. So my question to you is today, I want to see it on the chat in the comment. If I could show you how to get the money and show you how to make profits, will this be a fair deal on today's call? If I show you how to get the money and show you how to make profits, would this be a fair deal on this call? Let me see on the charts. Will this be a fair deal on this call if I could show you how to get the money and also how to make profits from the money? So if you've been able to understand that, I can be able to see people are saying it's a good deal, it's a good deal, it's a good deal. So the first thing before even you come into trading, I wanted to help you understand where you can be able to get capital, all right? And how you can be able to get capital, because in today's space, I want to go through that so that we can be able to come now on what we call technical analysis. Okay, I want to show you how you can be able to get capital. In today's world, we have been able to come up with different developments and different technologies. And there is something known as prop firms. Okay, prop firms. I don't know if there's someone who has been able to hear this word, prop firms. Okay, so prop firms, I've been able to explain to you. Prop firms are, right? Prop firms are companies that will be able to provide you the capital. Okay, listen to this very carefully, because I want to jump from how to get the capital, and then now I want to give you a strategy that you can use now to start growing this capital. Because the reason why you're in Forex is because you want to make money. And if you don't have the money, you're not making the money. If you have $100, if you have $50, all those amount of, if those are not, if we are looking at making real figures, because you did not come to Forex to make $50. I want you to be making like $3,000. Like you can be able to see what I'm having here. This is the exact amount of money I want you to start making at the end of the month. All right. So what are prop firms? Prop firms, they have the money, right? They have the money. Okay. So if they have the money, what happens is they look for individuals like you and me, right? They look for individuals like you and me. But what has to happen is this individual has to be knowing how to trade. They have to have the skill of trading. Okay, they need to be a profitable trader, this individual. Okay, and 90% of us, what's the problem is? The problem is we don't know how to trade, which is also something that I'm going to be sharing with you right now here. Okay, so how do you get access to these prop firms? How do you get access to these prop firms? How do you get access to these firms that will actually give you the money? Okay, all these platforms, they are 1,000,001 platforms. But the biggest problem, I can be able to see someone saying FTMO is the best. And the biggest problem with these prop firms is who is behind these prop firms, or how can you really be able to actually know that you can be able to partner up with a good prop firm that will actually help you to get the money that you can be able to trade. And in today's call, I'm going to be recommending some of the prop firms that I have actually been able to personally use. Okay, the one on the list, number one, is known as FTMO. Okay, FTMO. I'm going to be sharing with you their, we'll be showing you their website here. So that is the number one on the list. It has proven over time. It pays people. You can be able to get money from it. The second one on the list is known as Funded Next. Funded Next, right? Funded Next. Right. And then the third one, which for me, actually, this is what I will recommend to everyone. The third one is known as 10 trades. And here is why I will recommend 10 trades to you. Okay, 10 trades, 10 trades, 10 trades. So let's take a look at the top three prop firms. Okay, so number one, we go to FTMO. How do you get access to FTMO? You come here. Okay, FTMO. All right, when you search FTMO, it will be able to bring you their website. FTMO, here we go. The board, take a look at this. FTMO, the modern prop trading firm since 2015. So you'll be able to click on FTMO. So with FTMO, what happens now is with these prop firms, they usually have rules, guys. Okay, they usually have rules. You can be able to see here, even we have Daisy from Kenya, okay, who has been able to be a funded trader. They have rules. Okay, you can be able to see, show us your talent and be rewarded. So with these rules, they are called challenges. Okay, so we have two challenges that you have to go through. You have the step one challenge, which is the evaluation process. So what do we mean by two-step challenge? Okay, so like for example, with FTMO, they will give you targets that you're supposed to meet. Okay, I want you to listen to this very carefully. So this is not real money. Okay, nobody will just give you money and you don't know how to trade. But don't worry, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can be able to get access to real capital and the strategies that you can be able to use so that you can be able to get access to this capital. Okay, so step one, you need to reach a certain percentage, right? They usually give you a certain percentage, and you can be able to see here, if you select a $10,000 account, you pay a fee of $89. Okay, so if you pay a fee of $89, you're given a $10,000 trading account, right? If you're given a $10,000 trading account, now they give you rules. You need to prove that you know how to trade. Okay, so rule number one, they tell you, you cannot lose $1,000 of the trading capital, right? Rule number two is they tell you you cannot lose $500 of the trading capital. Okay, and then they give you a profit target. So profit target number one that they give you, they tell you, with this money that you have given you, we want you to get to a 10%, which is the first phase. The first phase is a 10%. So 10% is $1,000. Right? 10% is $1,000. That is the evaluation phase one. So if you pass phase one, this is step one. Now they tell you, hey, do this, my friend. We need to verify and see that you know how to trade. And they take you to the second phase. The second phase is the step two phase, which on the second phase, they'll tell you, my friend, we need you to make $500 on this capital. So if you're able to pass phase one and phase two, that is when now they accredit you, they refund you your $89 because you've proved that you know how to trade. After refunding you your $89, now they credit you with $10,000 as real trading capital. All right, let me know who has learned something new on the charts. Let me know if that is something new you've learned on the charts about prop firms and how you can be able to use prop firms to grow your trading portfolio. So if you're a beginner now, you understand that, hey, you know what, I can go and start with $86 and get a $10,000 account. this FTMO, it's usually like a very expensive option. So we have what we call funded next. Okay, funded next, still it's a company, it's a prop firm that I can recommend to guys, right? So if we go to funded next websites, all these things are on the website. Let me know guys on the chats if you have been able to learn something new today, if you have been able to learn something new today. So on this funded next now, they still have two faces. Okay, they still have two faces. Okay, actually with funded next you can even just make payments using M-Pesa. All the payments method are integrated here. Such amazing platform. And with funded next you can be able to see, we can start with as low as a $6,000 account. Okay, so with $6,000 account, what we can be able to see here is you want to buy it with a $65 trading account. Okay, so this is how you're able to get money. I'm not telling you, like, I'm not selling you the funded next and telling you go and buy this. No, I'm just showing you how you can be able to scale your capital. Okay, just have information, because this is exactly what I do. So it's $6,000. It's still the same rules that happen. You can start from as low as $6,000. Okay, so the difference between funded next and this, the difference between 10 trades, right? The difference between 10 trades and these other accounts is this, guys. The difference between 10 trades and these other prop firms account, remember, I've told you, you have to pass the first phase and the second phase for you to actually get funded. Right? You have to pass the first phase and the second phase for you to get funded. So with 10 trades, and the reason I like 10 trades, they don't beat around the bush and they give you the real capital. They give you the real capital. Like you get in, there is no phase one, there is no phase two. You get in and start trading their real money. That made me excited, because I don't need to waste time passing phase one and phase two. All I just need to is have the knowledge of how to trade, and now I know there's somewhere whereby I can go and get $1,000, get $3,000, get $10,000, and I can start trading with the real money immediately. This is some of the secrets that these people who you see online do not tell you. All right, you can actually be able to raise capital that you can fund your trading journey, other than you trading with $10, $20, $100, and try to scale it up and try to blow it up. Right? So for 10 trades, you can be able to see for $1,000 trading account, they are able to give you, you're able to get it with only $43. And guys, I want you to understand the $1,000 is the real money. Right? So is it better for you to pay $43 and trade with $1,000, or for you to put your $43 in your MT5, MT4 and start trading with it? Which one is better? Is it better to pay $43 and then take $1,000 and start trading on a $1,000 trading account, or trading on a $43 account? Definitely, the bigger the account, the more money. Okay, so this is real capital, and that's why for me, comparing funded next, FTMO, and all these companies, I prefer 10 trades, because with 10 trades, you beat around the bush, you don't beat around the bush, you go in, they give you the real life capital, and you start trading. Right? Okay, so don't get confused, guys. This is step one: getting your funds, having different ways whereby you can be able to get capital, so that now you can start making $2,000, $1,000 in your trading journey. And this is something that I've been able to help a lot of people do, and they are actually at a good position since when they actually met me. Right? So right now, the first step we have been able to go through is, the first step is loading your account. How can you really be able to get capital, right? And if you want to learn more, if you want to have like a more detailed, deep session for us to go through all these things, don't worry, I'm going to be sharing with you a platform whereby all this information, I've been able to put it in one place so that you can really be able to be able to get all the value. I'm reading the comments for Kevin Mohammed. He's asking, what's the catch in 10 trades? Seems so exciting. Okay, so the catch on 10 trades is the amount of profit split, right, that you make. So the normal prop firms, they usually give a profit split of 80-20, right? Like you go home with 80%, right? That's a good question, because now I've been able to even remember this is something that I've not been able to answer. So you go home with 80% of the total profits that you've been able to make, and after going home with 80% of the total profits that you've been able to make, the company remains with 20. So the catch is, for 10 trades, they give you only 70%, and they go home and they are left with 30. For me, I'm like, you know what? I'll rather take the 70% than go through phase 1 and phase 2 and phase 3 of you trying to test my skill. Because some of us, we understand how to trade. We know how to trade. Okay? I'll rather save my time, my energy, my emotions, and all those trades I will have taken on phase 1 and phase 2. I come immediately, I start trading on this account, and we divide 70-30. That's the catch on 10 trades. Okay, so now I've been able to show you prop firms. I've been able to educate you on prop firms. I've been able to give you a secret on a prop firm that shares instant funding. All right, so the next thing is, how do you pass these prop firms? And now this is getting into understanding and knowing how to trade, right? Understanding how and knowing how to trade. So I'm going to be showing different guys, beginners and advanced. I want to really incorporate all of you guys together so that you can really be able to move together and forward. First of all, I'm going to be sharing with you one of my strategy that I've been able to use to be paid over 400,000 over. I've been able to pass different prop firm accounts. I've been able to do crazy things with it. And this is what we call the US30 strategy. And what we'll do with the US30 strategy, we'll just go just last week only, and I will take you how much money you are able to make with this trading strategy. Okay, like right now, there's a trading account that I'm actually trading right now. This is an account for those people, for the beginners. This is how, when you trade, don't worry, I'll show you how you can be able to get access to all these things. The reason I keep on saying don't worry for beginners is because beginners, you can show them this thing and they'll think that this is rocket science. This is, don't worry, okay? These are things that will walk you through step by step until you understand. So if you take a look at this is US30, this is one of my accounts, right, that I'm actually trading. And guess what? It is under a prop firm account. Okay, it is under a prop firm account. Actually, this is my small brother's account. I'm trying to help him pass phase 1. And what you've been able to see here is I have been able to get into what we call the 7% level. Okay, 7% level. So with this $10,000 account, 7% means that I have been able to make $700 on this account. So how much am I remaining to pass the first phase? I'm only remaining with 3%. Okay, I'm only remaining with 3%. So this is the strategy that I want to share with you here, guys. And I want to show you how exactly I trade the US30. So how do you trade US30? Okay, for beginners, don't worry. I have a full recording on the strategy whereby you can start studying from zero. I've removed something that was not supposed to remove. Okay, where you can start trading from zero. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you, let's remove the drawings and let's go to US30. So when you're trading, it's very good to understand how exactly, what is your trading strategy. Okay, so for me, I like making it very simple. Okay, there's what we call the 430. Why am I trading at 430? For 30, you'll come to understand that with US30, what does US30 first mean? Okay, it's good to start by that. US30 is the pair that we are trading. US30 is the pair that we are trading. Let's ask Google, what is US30, or what does US30 mean? right? What does US30 mean? Okay, US30 index represents the value of 30 largest US registered corporations, also known as the Dow Jones. And I want to explain to you why I trade US30 is because I know I am trading something real, right? What do I mean I am trading something real? I am trading Tesla. I am trading Microsoft. I am trading Apple. I am trading what is this? Shell. I am trading Total. I am trading KFC. Okay? So I know that these are real economical markets. How many people have iPhones? I have an iPhone. So when iPhone shares goes up, I know I am participating in those shares. When I have a car. When I go to Shell, I put fuel. I know that I am making money from this Shell thing. My goodness, my phone, my laptop is almost going off. Just give me a minute. Let me know. Let me drop some love, man. If you're getting the content, drop some love if you're getting information that as I connect my laptop to the charger. Drop some love if you are getting value from this call today. I'm telling you, these are people, these are things that people charge $1,000 to teach. These are things that people charge $5,000 to teach, right? And I'm giving you 100% for free. For free, guys, all right? For free, guys. That you can go and help yourself, right? Go and make it count. I can be able to see um let's see on the comments. Let's see on the comments what are people saying. Yeah, it's a new thing. What's the catch in the trend trade? Seems so exciting. I've explained what the catch is. Please make sure you post this so that I can listen to it later. No problem. Kindly directions on how to register the account. No problem. I'll be able to share with you. Right, this is a real deal. Whoa, sounds good. I love the way you teach. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right. How do they prove that you know how to trade if you don't do there? Don't worry, I'll be able to share with you all of those things. Okay, so right, people are dropping some love. People are loving the live session, guys. People are loving the live session. Okay, people are loving the live session. Most of other mentors will not teach this. Yes, they will not. People are loving the live session. So also make sure you click the subscription button so that you can continue watching the things that I'm sharing with you. So with the US30, right? So if US30, if I know US30 is moving exactly at 430, what do I need to do? Because during the day I'm busy, right? When I'm busy, I only need to, the more you stay on the charts, the less you make money. The less you stay on the charts, the more you make money. There's a trading strategy that I usually share and I usually tell people, you see, I want you to develop what we call a 1 to 2 trades a day plan. And how can you really be able to be taking 1 to 2 trades a day? And this is why even the percentage comes, right? The capital comes, because there's no way it makes sense if you have $10 and I'm telling you, take 1 trade a day. No. Okay? That's why you see when you have $10,000 and you're taking 1 trade a day, it means that you're making $100, you're risking $100 and you're risking $100 and what? You're making $200. Okay? So now that makes a lot of sense. Okay? So let's go straight into it. Let's go real quick into looking at the trading strategy. Okay, so this is the weekly time frame. Mostly I usually like marking my zones. Okay, and if you're a beginner, you don't understand what's happening, that's just watch. I'm going to be sharing with you where you can be able to get access to a beginner course. Okay, a beginner course that will be able to guide you. So I like marking my higher time frame zones. These are known as higher time frames. Okay, when I mark higher time frame zones, I usually come on the daily time frame. Okay, so on the daily time frame, I still look at most important zones that price that US30 has been able to react from. And you know, people complicate Forex a lot. This is just a concept of support and resistance that I use, and just understanding when the market will move, the concept of support and resistance, and understanding where the market will move. And I keep it simple. I say, keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay, so I will mark my zones. And then on the 4 hours time frame, I will still come and take a look at where are my zones. Okay, where are my zones located? So remember, we want to backtest and take a look at, let's go to the 15 minutes time frame so that you can take a look at how price was able to move during the week. Okay, so this is an advanced trading view that I am using. An advanced trading view, what it does is, because of time, let's just take a look at 1 week, what happened last week. Okay, because of time, let's just take a look at what happened last week. So when I have my zones marked the way they are marked, I come to what we call the opening of the New York session. All right, I come to what we call the opening of opening of the New York session. So when does the New York session open? Right? When does the New York session open? At exactly 4:15, I'm already looking at my charts. And for the beginners, this is where now you make your money from. Okay, this is what you call technical analysis, and this is where you make your money from. So at 4:15, I will mark the high and low of the New York session candle. Okay, I will mark it here, the high. I will mark it here, the low. Okay, and then I will go as low to as the 1 minute candle. So the next thing that I usually look at is, okay, so when you take a look at here, what has price been able to do? Price has been able to come all the way to this zone. Let's take a look at the higher time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, price has been able to come. Let me show you exactly how I interpret the market. So this previously, this was a strong support zone. Okay, and then it was broken, became a resistance zone. It was broken here, it became a support zone. Price came, tapped this area, it tapped this area, and it means that price now is heading up again. So price is rejecting from this zone. Okay, price is rejecting from this support zone. Okay, so when I go to the 1 minute time frame, you'll be able to see what happens is, now this is called what we call the orb. Okay, the open range breakout, right? So the open range breakout, now I understand. Okay, what we are doing is price is coming from these areas down here. Okay, price is coming from this support zone. So the next support zone that you're going to be actually targeting is these areas here. All right, so if we target these areas here, what am I going to be looking at in the market? I'm only going to be looking at buying. Right, I'm only going to be looking at buying. So what and when do I buy? So there is an exact time that you want to wait for market to actually play out, and this is what we call the 4:30 open of the New York stocks. Remember, we are trading US 30 and we are trading the New York stocks. All right, so when the New York stocks open, this is where I'm going to actually wait to crucify the market. And I want to tell you, this strategy works like magic. Okay, this strategy works like magic. So I'm going to, where will I be entering? After 4:30, price will come. If it breaks this high, I'm going to put my stop loss down here. And we were able to say that price is going to be heading all the way towards this resistance. So if it buys all the way towards that, I'll be targeting a 1:8, right? So let's take a look at what happened. Let's take a look at exactly 4:30 what happens. So you can be able to see this is 16:30. Okay, 4:30 price opened. Take a look at the push. Price broke my zone. After price breaking my zone, let's forget about the 1:8 first. Let's take a look at a 1:2 first of all. A 1:2. Okay, so will price hit my 1:2? Let's see. Will price hit my 1:2? Bang. 1:2 hit. Okay, so for those who do not understand what is a 1:2, this is what I'm saying. 1:2, it means that if you had your prop firm and you're risking $100 for beginners, right? If you have $100, it means with this trade, based on the strategies I'm showing you here, is known as the open range breakout. What will you have? A 1:2. It means you will have made $200, my friends. Forex is not hard. Forex is simple. It's just that you don't get people who give you the right information. Okay, so let's see how now with this trade I've already made my profits for the day. Okay, I've already made my profits for the day. Let's see how far will this thing go. Let's see how far will this thing go. You can be able to see it continued going all the way. Remember I told you our target will be our resistance zone here. Our target will be our resistance zone here. Okay, guys, I wish I would have enough time to continue this, okay, but we don't have enough time. You can be able to see we're almost clocking an hour. But hope you guys have been able to get value. Hope you guys have been able to enjoy this session today. Just really want I told myself, you know what, I'm not going to hold any information back. I'm just going to share with you guys everything that I do personally. Already I'm making money from this thing. Okay, I want to equip you with the knowledge, and you make your money. We win together. Okay, we win together. So with this trade, it was able to hit a 1:6. So this means that if you are risking $100, you already had $600. Okay, $600. Okay, so you only had 10% to pass your prop firm, and this is on a Monday. This is how I'm helping multiple people pass their prop firms within a week. All right, so this is a Monday. We have already finished. Okay, and also guys, there are some indicators also here. I'm telling you, there's a lot of things to learn. Okay, maybe we can create another day. We go through these other things. So this was on a Monday. All right, there's an indicator here that will show you the sessions that you're supposed to trade. Okay, we have the London and New York session, and you see the New York session, this indicator, let me see, you see here it tells you this is New York. So when it tells you this is New York, you need to know that, okay, this is where you'll be trading. Okay, this is when you'll be trading. So if we push it all the way, let's see what will happen the next day. So this one on Monday, it was able to give us a 1:6. Yes, you can trade with your phone. Right, all you just need to do is have internet, good connection. But you need to trade. If you now need to become a profitable trader, a pro trader, you will need to have these tools. It's good to have your laptop. Okay, if you want to take trading seriously, if you want to take trading seriously, right? If you want to make serious money, guys, I've been able to make 400. You see, I told you those guys who have, this is 400 G's this month. If you want to take trading seriously, get a laptop. Get a laptop, go to the cyber cafe, do whatever it takes. Okay, so here I still know that price is pushing down from this zone, and we are actually moving up. All right, we are actually moving up. Right, so if you're moving up, I'll just go on the higher time frame a little bit just to be able to confirm my areas. You can be able to see prices moving here, coming here. We haven't tested here, so maybe we can expect a push. Maybe we can expect a push to the above or a push to the downside, just to be able to confirm. Breakout, the open range breakout, will be able to come on the 15 minutes time frame. And on the 15 minutes time frame, what we need to see here is on the 1615 candle. 1615 candle. No, that is not 1615. Here. Okay, so I will mark the high and the low of the candle, the high and the low of the candle, and then I will go to the 1 minute time frame. On the 1 minute time frame, we'll be able to take a look at what exactly will happen. Okay, so I want to trade at 430, right? And you can be able to see this is 430. So immediately it broke out here. Okay, you see it has just done what it did on Monday. Okay, open, we know exactly we are pushing up. target a 1:2 right now, your stop loss would have been at break even, and you will be enjoying your profits. You'll be enjoying your profits. Okay, take a look at that. Price went, hit your 1:2. Okay, you can take a look at the open rate breakout. This is a strategy. This is a secret strategy, guys. Right. So I want to see, before we continue, so far, if you love everything that you have seen and you want me, this is what I have done, guys. I can be able to see Kevin. You said, God bless you abundantly. Thank you. Which time frame do you use for your entry? These are some of the things that you want to clarify and show you guys. As you can be able to see, there are a lot of things that we need to cover. Okay, there's what we call the 238 EMA. How do you set up your 238 EMA? I just want to see on the entry, do you love everything that I've been able to share with you? And will you want to be part of the TradeX University team that I'm going to be personally coaching and making sure that they actually master everything that you have talked about? Do you want to be part of? If you want to be part of it, I want to see ready, so that I can be able to show you how exactly you can be able to join my inner community. And guys, don't get afraid. I'm not after making money from you guys. Okay, ready. If you want to be part of the inner community of the TradeX University, my goal and vision is to empower 1,000 traders. 1,000 guys. You don't know what trading can do for you in your life. Trading can change your life 360 degrees, right? I don't care if you're broke. I don't care if you don't have money. I don't care where you are. Only person I'm looking for is to be part of my community is someone who has the desire and willingly to learn. Right? Someone who has the desire and willingly to learn. And I've just been able to show you only 0.00%. This is 0.000% of some of the trainings that I usually give to my students, right? 0.000%. There are a lot of things that we cannot cover on this call. All right, everybody is ready, man. Everybody is super pumped up. Yes, I want to join. Ready. Ready it is. Okay, I use FBS as my broker. Okay, I'll guide you on the brokers that we'll be using. Do you do copy trading? God bless you. Yes, we're launching a copy trading feature, which I'll be able to update you. So this is what we are doing, guys. If you're serious, I just want to see your commitment. Okay, I just want to see your commitment. If you're serious and you want to be part of my TradeX community, I've been able to create a course, right? And I know this is where now people will be like, now Mr. Moabu. Don't worry. Okay, this course, it goes for $149. Okay, $149. But guys, guess what? I want to give you guys this course just for only $19. $19. And this is what is on the course. Okay, so here's the course, right? Here's the course. Maybe we can click preview the course. All of these things that you're seeing me talking here, I keep on updating them. Like today, I was just like even watching the things. Okay, so module 1 is for beginners. So if you're a beginner, I also trade gold. If you're a beginner and you don't know anything about Forex, anything, there's some basics. There's some basics here about beginners, okay? And this one is free. Let me show you. Let me just sign in, okay? Hope it will sign me in. This is 100% free, okay? For beginners. So for only $19, okay? $19 for how long? $19 forever. Okay, $19 forever. And this is just an offer that I'm doing just to launch, because we are launching the TradeX University brand. Okay, and I'm doing this for you guys. Okay, I am doing this for you guys. So if you come here, you'll be able to see on the modules, view lessons. Okay, module 1, this is for beginners completely, right? for beginners who do not know how to trade. They don't know nothing. Okay. And guys, I want you to do, if you're on this call today and if you see this video, don't my friends, don't get out of this call if you have not gotten this offer, because as soon as I get 20 plus students who have gotten in that I'll be trading with, I am closing it. And you can be able to see here everybody. I don't know how many people are here who are saying ready, right? So just be the first person to be able to get access to this. Okay. On this lesson 1, you'll be able to see what is Forex. Okay. Lesson 2, mastering MT5 and trading. Lesson 3, technical analysis. Okay. And if I can be able to get into this, you can be able to see if I can be able to preview this course, you'll be able to see my courses. Just a minute, let me show you. I just want to show you the videos, how they look like on the inside. I just want to show you how the videos look like on the inside. Yes, how they look like on the inside. Okay, so this is what you'll be able to get with the $19 offer. The $19 offer. View lessons. So here are the lessons. Here are the lessons that you will get. Or the lessons that you'll get. So I'm still giving you for the advanced traders. I'm giving you what we call the AI. Okay, the AI introduction here is how to get access to the free AI. Okay, so with this free AI, it comes as can the people who get in here, they fail to see this section here. So if you get the course, come here, introduction. This is where you get the free AI. Okay, you just come here and click access. So here it's telling you, but make sure you've watched this video. Make sure you've watched this introduction video here, because on this introduction video here is where I am showing you exactly how to get your free access. Okay, if you don't watch this video, you'll not be able to get it. So the other part is, okay, the AI, you'll get it for free for your first, when you get it in the course. And then the other part is how to set up the AI, because if you get this AI today, right, and I can be able even to drop this link right now, because I know it will not help you, because you will not know how to set it up, right? If you get the AI today and you don't know how to set it up, it will not be of great value. It will not be of great help. So the secret lies in between this course. Okay, how to set up the AI. Okay, you'll be able to click here on how to set up the AI. There's a whole full video on how to set up the AI. Trading gold with the AI, 80% win rate, trading gold. The strategy on trading gold is here. Join the inner circle mentorship community. If you want to join the inner circle mentorship community, there's a video that is here. You go and watch this video. All right. So with the $19 only, even for the beginner, okay, even for the beginner, this is where you can be able to get access on the beginner's course. Okay, you can be able to see the beginner's course. What is Forex here? If you've never had, if you've loved how I'm teaching, if you've loved how I'm explaining to you things, and you really want to be part of this community, you can be able to get into this. You can start with your first video here on what is Forex. Okay, here, what is Forex? It is a whole video. Actually, these videos are the videos that I was coaching people who were in my VVIP group. Okay, so I just recorded them here. And guys, I'm just like helping you guys. I'm pouring just value to people. This for $19. I want you to tell me on the comments, other traders, how much do they charge for their courses and their AI tools? Let me see on the charts. How much do they charge? How much do they charge? Let me see on the comments as I show you. Mastering MT5. If you're a beginner and you want to master how to trade MT5, here there's a video which we were doing it with my AP guys. Okay, I'm showing you exactly how to take trades on your MT5. Okay, so for the people who are asking me, what is the time frame? Where are you entering your trades? All those things for the SMC technical analysis. Okay, we are here on technical analysis. So with technical analysis, what happens is I come explain you how I do my technical analysis, because guys, all of these things we cannot do them here on this call, right? We're already like 1 hour in. Okay, there's a full course that you can be able to look at what is technical analysis, and then we have practical steps. Okay, on practical steps here, you can be able to get into the practical steps now on how to trade practically. Okay, I'm showing you the analysis, I'm showing you the strategy, I'm showing you the tool for only $19. Okay, you can be able to hear John is saying people charge close to $200 for their courses. Guys, this is $19 one time offer, and that's the end of my training today. We will meet up inside the course, and guys, guess something else that you're doing. Okay, when you're inside, right, I told you just want committed people who are serious and they want me to help them. Okay, when you're inside, I will be able to put another section here, right? I'll put another section here. I'll put another section here which I'll say join the WhatsApp group. So we're on the WhatsApp group, like this guy Carlos who is saying they have a problem. I paid I'm in, but a problem with getting the link. We'll get to you tomorrow. So on this WhatsApp group, Carol, I'm putting a link here after this call to join the private WhatsApp group. On the private WhatsApp group, that is where we will be communicating. If you have a challenge, you can post there. If you have a problem, you can post there. And also I'll be posting Google links whereby we can be getting into one-on-one calls during like maybe on Monday, and you can be having a question and answer session. And also the other thing, guys, on that group also we'll also be having live trading sessions whereby we'll be going live and we will be trading with you. I'll be giving you that as a bonus, right? So I'm super excited to connect with all of you guys. Can you leave the link to the AI scanner? Yeah, get on the course, man. Get on the course. You'll be able to get the link for the AI scanner. You'll be able to get the link on the AI scanner. So guys, on the WhatsApp group, I am dropping the link to get access to the course. All right, and you will be watching this later on YouTube. Just take a look at the link in the description, right? Just take a look at the link in the description. Everything will be it will be there in the course. I just dropped the link of getting access to the course. All right, getting access to the course. That's the link. I've dropped it on the group. You can pay using M-Pesa, right? If you're in Kenya. If you're in Uganda still and you're using M-Pesa, you can pay using M-Pesa also. And if you're in other countries, like international countries, you can pay using credit card. Okay, get the course and get to work with me on a one basis. I've dropped it on. Anybody who has a question, let me know. Let me answer it. I've dropped also the link here as a comment on the comment section. I've been able to drop the link on the comment section. Let me know. Pin message. I've also been able to pin it. Okay. Do you have physical classes also? Yes, I have physical classes. What about the AI scanner, and is how much? The AI scanner, if you join in the course, I am showing you a way whereby you can be able to get access to it for only, you can be able to get access to it for free, 7 days inside the course. The first video, the introduction video, here on this introduction video, I'm showing you how to get access to the course for 7 days for free. Okay. For 7 days for free. I'm showing you how to get access to the course for 7 days for free. And also, if you use this coupon code, okay, if you use this coupon code that is here, your first month, this is crazy. Your first month, guys, for the AI, this AI goes for $200+. Your first month, you'll be paying only $9. $9. Guys, unless you're a joker, this is something that you should not even think twice about. You should not even think twice about that. Do you have physical classes also? Yes, I have physical classes. Just send me a chat if you want to get everything. First, join the course. When you join the course, you'll join the WhatsApp group that of people who have been able to buy the course. After you've joined the WhatsApp group of people who have been able to buy the course, everything I'll be updating there. All right. It's just a monthly offer or a lifetime. It's a lifetime offer. $19 to join my course. Lifetime offer. So guys, I'll be ending this training here. Looks like we don't have any other question, right? Looks like we don't have any other question. Be blessed, guys. Let's meet as the market open. Let's meet when the markets open.